Hi, this is Joyce Balfour and welcome to my channel. Today we're just gonna quickly talk about my beauty hoarding problem. Um, I call it a problem because I am one of those people who don't wear makeup that often, but at the same time feel compelled to buy makeup and do buy it, and then like afterwards use it a few times, test it out at home, and put it in a storage box. Yeah, I buy them not really to use them, basically. I buy them to put them in my stash. Uh, I know I sound so crazy right now, and I'm trying to come out with it because I I'm the last person that people suspect that buy lots of makeup because I don't wear that much makeup, and I'm also perfectly fine to go out with zero makeup, and I do that quite often as well. So people don't suspect it, and I do hide it. I do mean I hide my stash. To what extreme? To the point where my husband only know about my stash 2 years after we are married. 2 years after we got married, not like since we lived together. We lived together before we got married and he still didn't know about it. So yeah. So it's a little bit of a shame of myself situation going, and yeah, I've been beauty hoarding since I was a teenager, and that's early 90s, before the time of YouTube, before the time of social media. In fact, I think when I started, GeoCities didn't even exist. Those of you who know GeoCity, like we're the same age, okay? People who doesn't know about it is like just younger. um, so that's me. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm trying to do this on a public forum for myself. I started telling friends about my hoarding issue, but I think most of them think that I might just be showing off that I got lots of makeup, but I've never actually physically showed them my stash because I'm actually ashamed of it, okay? and but I just tell them about it because I thought, like, if I tell them about it, then then maybe I won't be so crazy. I won't buy makeup, or like they would tell me to not buy makeup. But that's usually not the case. And yeah, so that's that. I call it self-radicalization because I got no one else to blame but myself, because I started doing this type of thing like before social media. Just think about it, like back in a time where you could only get information about cosmetic with like real life shopping or magazines, and I already knew about strobing, highlighting, whatever. Strobing is just highlighting to me, and I already knew about all of that stuff before social media in the 90s, and I had all of that stuff as well, and I didn't wear it. Yeah, I would test it out and try it at home and then remove it and then go out without makeup. Okay, that's more me. Friends who knew me when I was a teenager, like, you know, I'm pretty okay with bare face. Yeah, I'm like the last person that you would suspect, and I kept it that way for extreme long time. I'm 35 this year, so yeah, go go hoarding. I'm finally coming out with it because I start to really see what a fool I am. Like I really have a problem, and I need to stop. I'm like, I just need to stop. And I my blog is actually a travel blog, but I kind of have to put this in now because I'm not stopping, And the stupid part is, even if I do start beauty blogging on my blog, I got so much stuff to actually blog about. And like, it's, I mean, like, I'm not at the beauty blogger level stash, but I mean, considering that I don't get any of my stuff free, it's a pretty big stash. And yeah, and I I've started to come to terms with it, and I want to also reach out to others who is in the same situation as me, because like, people make anti-haul videos. I mean, I love Kimberly Clark. I love the anti-haul hyperbole video from her. I love that, but those are product specific, and it's also like, in a way, it's victimizing yourself. It's like, oh, I'm a victim of consumerism, but I don't think I'm a victim. I did it to myself. I call it self-radicalization. How sad is this? So I just want to find other people like me in the same boats, and maybe we can do no buy together. It's hard to go cold turkey, okay? I only last all of 2 months. And I live in Paris now, which is even worse. It's actually bad. It's actually like quite bad, because there's so much cosmetics here, and it's, yeah, it's bad. And so yeah, this video is totally for me to confess my sin, and get a grip that it's actually a problem, and a chance to laugh at myself, and also a chance for you to laugh at me. And yeah, and this is also like a part 2 or part 1 of my blog post, because I think some feelings just can't come across with just writing. And I mean, this is, yeah. I'm just trying to come to terms with it. And I mean, like, I met some, well, I haven't met physically, but I mean, like, I came across some beauty bloggers who I absolutely adore, like Stash Matters, and also Kat Fossley from Canada. They are beauty bloggers, and they are quite happy with their addiction. But the thing is, like, I mean, because they're happy, so it's completely okay. But the thing is, like, I'm not. I feel a bit psychotic about myself, and I'm trying to feel more normal. I'm trying to stop buying. I'm trying to feel more normal. And yeah, and I hope with this video, and also together with my blog post, I will find others like me, and we can support each other in our no-buy journey and our Project Pan journey, if that's even possible. And like, yeah, and stop. And I also wanted to share the messages, like, I think we also need to stop victimize ourselves or call ourselves a victim of consumerism, because we are not victims, especially like in our 30s. We are no victim. We know exactly what we're doing. We chose to do it. So let's choose not to buy, and do no buy. And so yeah, that's me. And thank you so much for watching me rambling on. And yeah, please visit localgirlforeignland.com for the actual written post. It's like different information from this vlog. And yeah, thank you so much for your time for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and thank you. Bye. Of course, I have to look at my hoard of shame. So yeah, it's a pretty bad situation, given that I'm technically not even beauty blogging, and I already collected all of this. Of course, I have drawers